Hey everyone, welcome back into the channel. Just wanted to do a quick introduction for you before we jump into today's video. We've got 10 holes, just regular stroke play today. For me, it was really trying to get the rust knocked off after a little bit of a break from being out onto the course. Hope you enjoy this one. We're going to be starting off on a par 5, just trying to get a good tee shot out there, see what we can shoot, get a score on the scorecard today. Hope you enjoy. We'll jump right into hole number 1. Hole number 1 here, starting off on a par 5, and this first swing really did just feel like a first swing, a little bit rusty, a little bit stiff, and just kind of fell back on that one, fanned it out to the right, left myself in a little bit of a tricky situation. Got to punch this one under the tree, actually hit a really nice shot, able to hit a low cut, get it back into the fairway, give myself a chance here on this par 5. Third shot now, this one around 210 yards in, going with the 5-iron again, just trying to see if we can get this one up there close to the front of the green, and if it does any better than that, then that's a bonus for sure. Able to get this one up, does end up coming up just a little bit short, about 5 yards off of the edge of the green with the pin towards the back. Nice little chip, able to bump it through the fringe and rolls out. You can see these are nice and firm and running pretty quickly. About 8 feet here for the par, and I've got it, as you can see, just on the left edge and does not move, actually wiggles just a little bit to the left there, so unfortunately going to open up with a bogey after we tap this one in. So +1 after the first hole. Had plenty of shots there to kind of get warmed up. Hopefully that is beneficial moving into the rest of the round. Next hole here, a friendly par 4, 374 yards, tee shot. Again, very similar to what we saw on the first one, hanging back a little bit stiff, left the face open and just wiped it out there to the right. There's no trouble over there on the right, but unfortunately you do have to get a little bit lucky to get a good lie. I did not get a good lie. You can see the back of the ball here, but once you got up over it, it was actually in between 2 clumps of grass. Tried to dig this one out and just got a little bit steep on it. Did not get it up in the air at all. Does get over all of the water and get up there near the front of the green, but not a great place to leave myself in. And catch plenty of ball here on shot number 3. Blast it over the back of the green. Now just trying to get up and down, manage the damage here. Shot number 4, chip this one up. You can see how firm they are, hits the flag and stays right there on the edge. As I'm walking up, you can see, there it goes, drops in, that's a par. Really nice save, and we will take a par there every time after those couple of shots. A little bit of a fist pump there. Now another par 4, 426. This one, the fairway is just to the left of the cart path, you can see down there. Able to turn this one over just enough, and once you get onto that hill, right where that ball marker lands, it does bounce to the left, which the more left, the more fairway you've got down there. This one's ends up getting down the hill, a nice spot, leaving myself about 130 yards in. Going with the 9-iron, trying to flight it down just a little bit. Hit the fade, but unfortunately did not start it left enough. So this one lands just on the right edge of the green, bounces down, and then rolls down the hill. So now trying to get up and down again for par. Chipping this one up through the fringe. Thought it was going to be a little bit quicker off the back of that hill. Does not trickle all the way down. And again, similar to the first couple of holes, about 6 feet here, trying to save the par. Good roll, just catches that top lip. Did not quite give it enough conviction. Tap it in, another bogey. Now a couple of over par. Now par 3, this one moving up a tee box. The back tees weren't accessible today, so only 160 yards. This is a really well-struck shot to the left, trying to fade it in there. Just did not quite get enough fade. There is a hill here that it can bounce down to the fairway and onto the green, and you'll see right where I ended up, I stayed on top of the hill. This is all downhill. Unfortunately just did not get that kick to the right. Nice putt down the hill, trying to, as you can see, it's quick, it rolls out again, Very similar situation here. Left myself this one about 8 feet to save the par, and this the first really nice roll of the day with some conviction in the back of the cup. Definitely will take that par save and move on. Next up, back to the par 5s, 541. Another one that is gettable. The fairway is right where that tree is in the middle of the screen. You've got a little bit of room right and a little bit of room left where that cart path is. This one's still all day the theme with the driver, just kind of fading away a little bit and wiping it just a little bit. I was able to kind of save that one with my hands. I got it over the ditch that runs down the right side, and this one just off the edge of the fairway, but no problems here. Aiming right at those trees in the middle of the screen. That is where the fairway comes in. Just hit a 5-iron to lay it up, and successful right in the middle of the fairway, about 100 yards in now. I've got 54, just trying to take 3/4, get it up there, let it bounce just a little bit to the right once it gets onto the green. See if we can give ourselves a good look for the birdie. And this one, pretty good shot, did not quite get enough of a fade on it, but I've got here 12 feet for birdie. Good roll, but just never got it high enough, leaving it on the low side, and you can see that trickle out to about 2.5 feet. Gotta knock this one in, stay concentrated, and a good little roll. Easy par, still 2 over as we move into now a par 3. This one 177, going with 6-iron, trying to flight it down a little bit, and this one definitely not the best of contact. I do catch this one just a little bit fat, but the shot shape is perfect, and thankfully with how firm it was out there, I actually do get a really good bounce. This one takes a good bounce off the front of the green. You can't quite see it, but does end up right there in the middle of the green. There's a ridge just to the right of where I'm standing, so got to keep that just on top of the ridge, and breaks a little bit away from me. Thought it was going to be just a little bit quicker up the hill, but easy 2-putt. 3s are always a good score. Knocking that one in for the par, staying +2. We move on to the next, another par 5. This one 535. Good chance here. This is probably the best tee shot that I hit all day. Trying to hit the big fade. The wind was in my face just a little bit, coming from right to left. And as you can see, put that one out there and trusted it. A good turn on it, still fading away a little bit, but a good drive, good contact. Got this one right in the middle of the fairway. Left myself this probably right around 250 in, going with the 3-wood. I think this is the shot of the day for me off the deck. Trying to get this one up just to the right of the green as it does trickle down, and I'm able to hit a really nice one. Turn it over just a little bit, but not quite enough. It catches that hill, but does not trickle all the way down to the green. So tough up and down, a little bit downhill, and you'll see here just how firm they are. A couple of bounces through the fringe, and still trickles all the way down to the hole. Continuing to get down there, gets it to about 3.5 feet to try to make birdie here. And this, a good roll, you can see just barely tapping it, gets all the way down there and knocks it in. Good birdie, now +1, trying to build that momentum on the short drivable par 3. This one the wind has switched. I believe it was just a little bit behind us and a little bit across as well. This a good shot. It starts right at the heart of the green, just fades a little bit. I'm thinking that this is probably going to be pin high, and once I get down here, we're actually past pin high. Really got a firm bounce, aiming just to the right side of this hill. Good clean shot, gets it up there, trickles over the hill, leaves myself about 7 feet for birdie. I'm aiming this just on the right edge, and as you can see, once I make this stroke, it does just bobble a little bit. Never had a chance, unfortunately. I think that was a little bit of a misread as well, but going to have to settle for another par, knocking in the short putt. We move on to one of the harder holes of the day. This is a long par 3, 210 yards. I've got the hybrid here. Long is safe, right is safe as long as you get enough distance to carry the water. And this one I did, again, the theme of the day, just bailed out on it, falling backwards. Thankfully, took extra club. It does clear the water in kind of the no man's land. Going to have to pitch this one up, try to get up and down, save par. This one about 20 yards, lands it in the fringe, a couple of bounces, and again, they were just so quick today. Runs all the way out, ends up getting past the hole down there about 15 feet. Here comes the putt, trying to knock this one in, see if we can save the par. Decent roll here, just stays on the top, runs it out of frame. It's going to stay just a couple of feet away here, so now putting for bogey, trying to knock this one in. No problem there, but another 4 and another bogey, back to +2. Last hole of the day, finishing on the par 5. This one a short one, 467. Good drive here, started it out just left or just right of the cart path. A little bit of a fade, almost gets all the way to the tree line, but a good swing there gives myself a good chance. This one about 170, going with the 7-iron, trying to see if we can fade this one in. Started it on a pretty good line, just pulled it a hair, and then don't quite get the fade on top of it, so it stays to the left of the green. It is just short of pin high. Got a good chance to get it up and down, but this one another 25-30 yard pitch shot, running it through the fringe, running it all the way up to the flag, and actually a really nice shot here. You can see just ends up about 3.5 feet away to knock it in for another birdie, and able to convert. We will definitely take that +1. Decent golf today. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. As you can see, finished strong there, hit a couple of good shots down the stretch in that round, able to finish 1 over for the 10 holes. Pretty solid, considering that really was kind of keeping it in play for most of the round, just trying to save shots there. But towards the end, felt like I started swinging it a little bit better, gave myself a couple of chances. It was really windy, as you can hear in some of those clips. It was fast and firm as well, the firmest I've seen the greens out there since I can remember. And then the couple of those greens as well, a little bit bumpy, had a couple of birdie chances that felt like I hit decent putts, but just never really had a chance, unfortunately. But overall, a good 10 holes to get out there, get the swing back into groove. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have anything that you would like to see on the channel, or any questions, any comments, just leave those down below. Hopefully you like and subscribe to the channel. It's free, nothing that you have to do. Just would love to have you here for the upcoming videos. Next week I'm actually going to be introducing a new series for you, so hopefully you enjoy that. Look forward to that. I'll be bringing that one out to you. It is a record breaker series, so what I'm going to be doing is, through the local courses here in my area, going to be basically taking the course records that they have and playing from starting on the very front tee box, seeing if I can break that course record. And then if I do, I'll move back and try to eventually break the course record from the very back tee. So a series that I think you guys will enjoy. It is going to be a fun one. We're going to be traveling around to different places and just trying to see if we can shoot some course records, and then got some more coming out. I'm going to try to introduce what I'm calling kind of the Quest series. So we've seen that with guys like Peter Finch, Rick Shields, their Quest for the Open videos. I'm going to be doing a Quest for the US Open, so going to try to start playing some tournament golf, trying to get myself in those pressure situations, and then maybe try to get into some US Open local qualifying, just see if we can get out there, play some real tournament golf. It's all different. Everybody mentions that it's different when you get an actual scorecard in your hands. You're walking those courses trying to shoot a score, so that's going to be something we're going to be diving into as well. Hope you enjoy the content that's coming through, and if you have anything that you would like to see or any special requests, any questions, just leave them below in the comments, and I appreciate everybody that's joining on. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you for the next one. See you.